Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Humanity. Look how far you've fallen.
Greetings, programs, and welcome to Pop Culture Therapy. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and you know what? Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, they get it. They get Star Wars. If I was Kathleen Kennedy, I would be extremely worried about my job right now. She may have already lost her job, and we just don't know about it. But Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are kicking ass on The Mandalorian. Another really good episode. What is there to say negative about this show? Not very much so far. The first episode with every series is kind of touch and go, but every episode has been good. Some episodes have been great. Episode 5, The Gunslinger, another really good episode. And spoilers inbound. So if you haven't watched it and you plan on watching it, pause my video, go and watch it, come back, and hear the skinny. So here we go. The episode starts off with a space fight. I was really surprised. Space battle. I was just thinking, we haven't really seen that much go on in space. We've seen them flying around in space, but that's pretty much it. So the episode starts out, they are being attacked by a bounty hunter who is in a fighter that is almost much better than the ship he's in, the bounty hunter's in, the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian basically gets away with pulling off a trick at the very end. He pulls a Tom Cruise, hit the brakes, fly right by. And that's exactly what happens. He has to put down on the closest planet because his starfighter's damaged. So he sets down on Tatooine. How exciting is that? And he goes to Mos Eisley Spaceport. So he's got to find a way to pay for repairs. Goes to the Mos Eisley Cantina. We get to see the Mos Eisley Cantina again. And let me tell you something. It put a smile on my face. Why did it put a smile on my face? Because we're getting to see places that we know. We're getting to see places that we want to see. This is what was missing from the movies. Seriously, this is something that was missing from the movies. We're getting to connect to places we've been to and seen before, and I fully expected the band to be playing. It wasn't playing, but I fully expected the band, play that same song. All right, we're going to play that same song. And they sit down at the table, and it was just a really cool thing to connect to that you've seen, that you've connected to before in your childhood, in your adulthood. And this is what the movies are missing. Dave Filoni directed this episode. I think Dave Filoni wrote this episode too. I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure he wrote this episode too. And this is what Star Wars is missing. This is what Star Wars needs. This is what the fans want. They don't care if a girl character is in the show. They don't care if you've got loads of different alien diversity. They just want to connect to things that they saw and that they were a part of in their childhood, as they were growing up, in their teens, into their adulthood. This is what we wanted. These are the things that we wanted. So he ends up working with the Gunslinger, hence the title of Chapter 5, The Gunslinger. He ends up connecting with this guy who wants into the Bounty Hunters Guild and agrees to help him get his bounty. The guy doesn't care about the money that he's going to get from the bounty, so he's going to give the Mandalorian the money for the bounty. So they go after this bounty, and it's a cool little thing. They're on some speeder bikes, and they're cruising through, and some of these places get mentioned, the Dune Sea, Beggar's Canyon. And it's cool to hear this stuff. It's what we wanted. It puts a smile on our face. It makes us happy. I don't see how hard this is to understand, because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, they get it. So they go out to the Dune Sea after this bounty, and after running around a little bit, the Mandalorian ends up getting sniped in his chest, in his Beskar armor, and they confront the bounty. They capture the bounty, and it's a woman, and she is kick ass with this sniper rifle. But she takes out one of the speeder bikes. So the Mandalorian and the Gunslinger talk about it, and the Mandalorian decides, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go get this dewback we saw earlier in the episode. I'm gonna go back and get this dewback and bring it back. And as this is going on, the bounty convinces the Gunslinger that it would be much more advantageous to bring in the Mandalorian. And because the Mandalorian's a legend, she's not, apparently. So she convinces him, and he ends up shooting her right there and then. He's like, you think I'm crazy? I'm not going to take these cuffs off and have you kill me. And he turns on our buddy. He turns on the Mandalorian, and he goes after Baby Yoda. Big mistake. So the Mandalorian gets back, and he sees the dead girl, and he puts two and two together and figures, hey, I've been betrayed. This guy's going to double cross me. So he goes back to Mos Eisley, goes back to where his ship is, and the woman that runs the dock where he docked his ship has been taking care of Baby Yoda, and you know, Baby, oh, you little cute little thing. Who can blame her? You know, Baby Yoda's cute as hell. So he's got them held hostage. The bounty hunter ends up tricking him and shooting him and saving Baby Yoda and saving the dock attendant, and pays her. I don't know where he got the money to pay her, but he pays her. That's something that's a you know, a MacGuffin. Where did he get the money? Maybe he took it off the girl. I don't know. You know, he picks up Baby Yoda. He says, thanks for fixing my ship. Gets in his ship, leaves Mos Eisley, leaves Tatooine. And then it goes back to a image of the girl they tracked down, and someone is walking over to her, checking on her. We do not know who this mysterious person is. We do not know how this mysterious person may be connected to the girl. It leaves us some more questions for episode 6, 7, or 8. Hopefully we get some answers here. I don't think they're going to leave anything open on the table. I really don't. They are already filming season 2. We have now passed the halfway point in the show. We have got 3 episodes left. That was episode 5. And I'm really excited. I'm going to miss this. I'm going to miss this show when it goes on break. And we've got to wait for more episodes. We've got to wait for season 2. I'm really enjoying this show. The music has grown on me. I was fearful when I first started watching the show. Like, man, how are they going to screw this up? They've already screwed up the movie so bad. But the show is doing well. I really think the show is doing good. It's got that Saturday morning cartoon feel to it, but it's live. You know, spread out in 30-minute chunks. I can't wait to watch the whole thing front to back. I've watched each episode twice except for this one. I will watch this episode a second time at some point today, and see if I missed something. You know, I could very well have missed how he got that money. He might have taken that money off the girl. He might have taken that money off the Gunslinger. I'm not sure. But I will watch it again and figure it out. I'd like to give a call out real quick to Psychodorf9, Chris Persia, Copy a Star, Akasha. Thank you guys so much for the comments you've been leaving me. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for subbing and liking my videos. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe and ring that bell. And I will catch you all on the next Pop Culture Therapy.